relatively recent changes, but it seems like the red team still liking the Lance. On the other side, double Thor coming out from Acno and Blaze.
Even with Lance like getting sidelight recovery moved out, so it's maybe falling out just a little bit. It is A, it's a little bit, and B, Scarlet really isn't feeling that too much, and Olgrim kind of also isn't feeling that too much. Two of the most popular Lance characters being played right now. But Fozey today, he's been starting with the Scarlet and then swapping over to the Yumiko. We haven't seen him actually really hard commit to totally one or the other. He'll get to a point in a set where the Scarlet's not working, and he'll swap over to the Yumiko and then just stay on the Yumiko the rest of the day. It seems like every set he starts with the Scarlet and then shifts to the Yumiko if necessary.
I do really enjoy the Yumiko from what I have been seeing from Fozey's Yumiko. It'll be interesting to see if he opts to make that swap, but for now, we're going to see that Scarlet come out alongside Macheeete. Already picking up the Lance on the left side. No weapon pickups for the blue team just yet. Acno's going to find the orb.
So I'm scary of the Axe Nair, and I'm scared of the Lance Nair here on Enigma, but I'm even more scared of the double Hammer Nair from this dual Thor coming out from the blue team of Acno and Blaze. You even see like two schools of thought. You see the hardcore, edgy Thor costume coming out from Acno, and then you see the casual summer vacation Thor coming out from Blaze.
I think that's just true to their personalities, right? Acno is the hardcore, intense Capricorn of the team, and then on the other side, you've got Blaze, who's just chilling, playing this game, floating his way back towards the stage. Gonna get caught by the neutral signature from Fozey, though, as Fozey opts to target swap and get the double, utilizing the soft platforms to hit that neutral signature.
And that was like the final frames of that neutral signature. They can kind of linger a little bit longer than you think they do, especially right at the tip of that. You think you're safe, but they're still active over there. I died to a Scarlet the other day doing that like 3 different times, and it was those final frames of it that clipped me almost every time right at that tip.
Yeah, that tip will stay a little bit dangerous while it's floating out there, and of course Fozey knows it and is ready to hit it whenever possible. Throwing out a little too much, though, as Blaze is going to find that side air and even up the stocks. We did see Macheeete fall just a little while ago to a down light ground pound. Oh, nice pickup from Fozey. Oh, he just dropped that.
Big swings coming out on Acno here. He's the most damaged on the blue team, and Macheeete is the most damaged on the red team. But Blaze is on his final stock here. He's got to be careful. Has to play this legendary, almost like a last stock legend.
Almost.
We'll see if he's able to do it.
Some might say that. Macheeete also going to be on that last stock alongside Blaze. So far, Blaze not taking a whole lot of damage, so there is that potential for legend status to be obtained. Over on the left side, Macheeete gonna find a little bit of a hit with his Lance, but Blaze starting to swing with this hammer.
Yeah. Macheeete wasn't really finding any momentum. He found like 1 hit, and then Blaze found 3 or 4 hits right after that. Just backing up after getting the 1 hit didn't allow Macheeete to continue that string. Side sig Blaze, he might be the last stock legend here. He's doing it.
Keep saying it.
Looking like me in my last rank game I played right before this on this map.
Side sig from Acno. Macheeete with a solid punish. Going to take one off of Acno. Blaze hits the side air. And suddenly Macheeete is out of there as well. Fozey going to have to go 1 versus 2. It's a side air on the Blaze. Trying to deny that legend status.
Blaze dipping down real low. Fully trusting Acno to completely take care of Fozey here. Not even worried about the weapon toss coming down. Sidelights there, getting a little bit of team damage. Not too bad, though. It's Acno taking that damage. If it was the other way around, that sidelight side air might put Blaze into a rough spot, but it wasn't that way, so the blue team doesn't even have to worry. Acno kind of taking point here over on the edge. Fozey gets through. There's the side air. Blaze not quite reaching last stock legend status, and Acno dropping some options there. Right on that corner, kind of that weird interaction. Fozey might be the last stock legend here, taking out both Blaze and Acno.
I do want to go back. I love the target swap coming out from Fozey. Put Acno in. Oh, free stock, take it.
Yes! He did it!
All right. He's just going to...
Yes!
We'll let that happen, but Fozey is going to get the dub. An awkward close to that one as Acno. I don't know if his mom burst into the room at the last moment or something, but it is still going to be a dub in the way of Team Macheeete and Fozey. That legendary status might be going the way of Fozey on his last stock.
Fozey's getting some flame in the
game. And I'm like, y'all aren't just buying up all the Skyforge colors and Goldforge colors?
I'm not, because I don't play all the characters.
But
I have like 9,000
so
glory
that-
right now.
I don't know. I'm trying to get all the colors, man. I want community colors on everything, so why don't I want Skyforge colors on everything?
That's a lot of rank, homie.
I know.
My blood pressure cannot handle that. My mental cannot handle that.
Yo, but how else are you going to achieve that last stock legend status?
By just
besides
clutching
playing rank?
out a game and carrying part of the Creed just like 15 minutes ago. We're back on Enigma.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Here we go. Actual game number 2 as we get right on into this one. Blue team going to get their weapon spawn this time, and it's going to be Fozey, the one denied a weapon for the first 10 seconds, but he does find a hammer.
Neutral coming out immediately punished, and like 3-4 hits coming from the blue team, just completely over punishing that onto Macheeete. Almost picked up Fozey with that side air from Blaze. There's another side air. Macheeete is taking some punishment from everybody in this game, even a neutral air from his teammate.
Yeah, with the way this one's going, it's looking like we might see the character swaps at the end of this one. Blue team just coming out of the gate swinging. Really want to get that refrag in the games. Blaze gonna get a connection on the right side, but it's Fozey who finds the ground pound on top of Acno. First stock goes the way of the red team.
Acno just got a little bit too comfortable over there. You saw him throw out those 2 dares. That second dare really wasn't going to be on the mark at all. And then he just kind of stood there. Didn't throw his weapon above him to keep himself safe. Wasn't throwing any upward vertical options. Fozey, yo, what a dodge from Acno, and the punish. Getting the D-Light, turning around the neutral air, getting the KO off the top. That was sick.
He 100% knew that was going to happen. He positioned perfectly for that. So well done from Acno. That's going to give his team that stock advantage as Fozey closes it up with the down signature. Tried to go in with the down air, but unfortunately got caught by his teammates' flames, and Macheete's in trouble. But Acno a little too early on that down air, so Macheete's going to be able to get up safe with the help of Fozey.
Blaze looking very healthy. Acno looking a little bit worse for wear. Same thing for Fozey, though. Saw how quickly Fozey could take those stocks, so Acno has to be worried right now. Fozey is not the most conservative with those signatures. Seen a lot of the Lance neutral signature come out, but one time it did get punished, so Fozey also has to worry about that. There's a dare, grabbing Acno, throwing him off the top. Both members of the red team matching the color of their team, both of them in the red right now. Ooh, that weapon toss is going to save the stop side air. Then Blaze turns around, the dare does not hit. Following up the side air, there's a stomp side air. Macheeete and Blaze on the left side. The D-Light ground pound fighting into the weapon disadvantage, but on the right side, Acno and Fozey going at it.
Oh, Fozey getting a little overeager again, going for kind of the predictable character plays, right? Going for that side sig over the corner. He's going to get hard punished for it. Blue team with a stock advantage, but we might see the red team start to target down Acno, go for that 1v2 potential on the Blaze.
Macheete's definitely getting the better of his fight. There's a lot of damage on this stock while Blaze is a stock ahead. The damage is slightly favoring Macheeete in terms of what he's actually putting out.
Oh no.
Ooh, that just saved Blaze.
That interrupt. Yeah. Side air will finish off the stock of Blaze. Red team needs to get this. The clash out and the hammer, ground pound, and the recovery. Acno with the double to close out game number 2.
That spot dodge from Fozey was just a little bit too premature. Like, he did it just a little bit too early. He like read that the ground pound was coming in rather than reacting, and it was like just too early. If he actually reacted to it just a few frames later, he probably would have gotten through it and would have been safe there.
Yeah, it just didn't have enough iframes on that aerial spot dodge. It definitely has longer iframes than if you went for like a movement one. Like, definitely dodging up would have gone a lot worse. He almost had enough, but unfortunately for him, did it a little too premature, like you were saying, and got taken out by Acno. You saw Macheeete try to get that refrag, though. He went in and was trying to just take that stock off, make sure he could get the 1v1 back, and was ready. Hit the hammer recovery, close that one out.
We're going back to the same map. Some about these two teams and Enigma, the reason they like it, that's an enigma to me.
No, you are not the biggest fan of it. The tri-platform maps, of course, the soft platforms, make things like dash jump nairs very effective. It's hard to get back down onto the main stage. 2 lances for the red team, though. Not going to be too many dash jump nairs from them.
You can ask Creed. When we queued into this map just a few minutes ago, I screamed, why don't we have this band?
no.
Oh no! Acno with the grab pound, taking out Fozey early. That's huge. That's the 30-second KO. Everyone else in this game is in the orange. Acno might be red soon.
Woo.
Red team, oh my
Nice wake
goodness,
up.
that was an early KO. Picking that up really high.
That was a really good turnaround from Fozey, but Fozey is still taking the brunt of the damage from this blue team. Stuck between a hammer and another hammer, and he gets past it with the help of Macheeete. Big nair. Blaze going to get launched, but still not enough to finish off the stock.
Topsider from Blaze on the left
Oh,
side
no,
platform.
Fozey.
Immediately turns it around, too. Fozey on final stock. Macheeete and Blaze still have not been taken out off of their first yet. Acno might be on that final stock, so we could have a very even game despite the big disparity between
Fozey.
members of the same team.
Oh.
Oh, the recovery! It's going to
Get
take
out of there,
out Blaze!
Fozey!
Acno's still going, though. Big
Get
grab
out of
pound.
there!
Fozey's able to recover back. Is he still going to go back in? Makes sure that Acno is going to fall there. It's now 4 stocks to 3 in favor of the red team.
Good save from Macheeete, keeping Fozey alive, but again, he's stuck on the corner. Good spot dodge to avoid the down air. Gonna try to wait this one out.
Oh,
Playing the
that's
1v1,
so
eats a
dangerous.
weapon toss.
That is so
Ooh, had just
dangerous.
enough.
Trying to edge guard someone who's in white, even when you have hammer, a strong weapon on the edge, your recovery's not sending them anywhere. The ground pound,
Yeah.
really not sending them anywhere.
He had just enough movement to get back up onto the corner. Nice weapon toss from Blaze. Red team might start thinking about getting this knockoff onto Blaze, putting the blue team into their final stocks, but instead Macheeete wants the 1v2 potential.
Yeah, Blaze was rotating over to try and put some pressure onto
no.
Macheeete, but Macheeete was able to just kind of go at it. Put a lot of damage onto Acno. Still extremely winnable. The side air. Ooh, the recovery almost doing it. Goes for the gravity cancel side heavy, the big read. I don't know if there's a universe where that would have happened, even if a fast fall and a dodge down came in.
I think if it wasn't against a hammer player, that was potential, right? Like against like a guitar player, maybe they'll down air, try to go back to the stage faster or something like that. But it's going to be Blaze who finds the side signature onto Macheeete. Now Macheeete has to find this stock off of Acno. I don't know what that slide charge was.
Oh, QT like ground pound. There's a weapon spawn, but Agno's
I,
covering it.
I like the chase dodge after it in particular to just make it safe, just get out of that position and not risk the potential punish from Acno.
Nice backdash. Putting some damage onto Blaze
Yeah, I
here.
know.
Still hasn't found that
Many side
KO
airs.
move onto Macheeete. There's the D-Light. Axe coming in. Neutral light. In comes Acno.
Good.
Chase dodge through. Ooh, the damage really
still
piling
taking
up.
damage.
Yep, definitely. Ooh. Both of them sigging
he's
opposite
stuck.
directions. No cover.
Downlight, ground pound, Acno closes out game number 3 for his team. Looking like a last stock legend with how well he is just surviving on his final stocks. Oh my goodness, Fozey, go to the next screen.
I wouldn't even call him a last stock legend. I call him a whole game hero. Because he put 743 damage out that game. He tried to carry Fozey as much as he could, and now we're seeing that Yumiko swap coming over from Fozey. The Scarlet wasn't working. It started off pretty good, and then just really kind of fell off. Definitely fell off hard in the last game, looking like the stock market right now. And now we're hoping this cash infusion from Yumiko is going to bring that line up into the positive.
I really like this Yumiko in particular because like one of the big places where Fozey was struggling was in the off stage against Acno and then subsequently Blaze whenever Blaze would make those rotates over. Yumiko's going to have an easier time, at very least isn't going to have the lance, but is already eating dares from Acno's feet.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Fozey just maybe woe back a little bit on the edge guard situations because he's been trying to go for them really heavily early on in stocks. You're really not securing edge guard situations there. It's so risky. So many things can go wrong. It's like high risk, low reward.
High risk, low reward.
Because the potential for the reward
That's,
is so low.
Bad investments coming out from Fozey. Recovery is going to connect on the one. Macheeete is going to fall. Fozey dodges through the weapon toss. Nice little side air. Still trying to duck down. I like that end sig, but still not finding the hit on the Acno, and Acno is going to survive.
Oh, the gravity gets a side signature from a low strength character like Blaze. Grabbing that signature on a heavy weapon all the way on the left side. That's going to take away that stock from the latter stages of orange. I don't even think that was the beginning of red.
That sig can take out very quickly because it has so much horizontal movement before that launch. Oh, going for the neutral sig to follow up off the side light. Couldn't quite find the hit, but the side sig will finally take the first stock off the blue team, and a neutral sig will take the second.
opened up strongly for Blaze and Acno. But now Macheeete and Fozey are starting to get it back, but both members are over there.
No.
Fozey,
Oh, no.
get off the edge, dude. You just can't be there anymore. You see the facepalm even coming out from Acno, knowing they got both members of the red team basically full stocks ahead all across the board for blue.
Macheeete now just struggling against this blue team, trying to get down. Fozey's underneath, just trying to nip at the heels of this blue team to get them away from Macheeete. Macheeete finds a weapon pickup, but he's in trouble. This is bad.
Ooh.
Bad news bears. Acno's gonna get the stock. Fozey trying to get the punish. Nice recovery.
Oh my
Acno
god.
gets saved. All right, should be the stock.
Oh my
Blaze
gosh!
is gonna save him. Come
Fozey, dude,
on.
stop. Acno and Blaze are so good. There's a reason they're #1 in this region for so long.
4 stocks to the 1 of Fozey, and that is about to be 0 as Acno and a facepalm going for a little bit of style. That's not going to be the knockout. This blue team, they know it's in the bag already. They're taunting it away. Fozey's going to fall. Blue team running away 3-1 to earn their spot in the grand final.
That was almost embarrassing towards the end of that. Like, Acno and Blaze really took that. With all the edge shenanigans that happened and the taunting on stage in that final game, that last game was kind of embarrassing. I would be blushing right now if I was the red team. Man, that was tough. I expected that to be more of a lights out set. I didn't expect it to be a 3-1 ending in that fashion for sure.
Definitely some very strong showing on both sides. It looked like there was that potential, right, coming out from Macheeete and Fozey to get this one close, get this maybe to a game 5. With the way that it started off, but once Acno, I guess, like reset his router, did the button check, and came back, he was like, all right, time to just demolish, and that's exactly what happened. Blaze, of course, the top seed of the tournament to earn their spot in the grand finals, and we will see who they will fight in just a little bit. But for now, we've got